Hello again, fellow BeachBum traders. Today we'd like to share with you some due diligence that we're doing on another company. BDSI is the ticker symbol. The name of the company is BioDelivery Sciences International. This is a biotech company that we have profitably swung in the past, and it showed up on one of our daily Finviz screeners for undervalued stocks, and we wanted to update our due diligence to see if this is something that we want to put on our watch list and potentially buy again at this point. So who is BioDelivery Sciences? It's a pharmaceutical company, again a biotech. We can see they have a number of products. They've got some opioid treatment for opioid dependencies. Again, it's opioid-induced illnesses, chronic non-cancer pain, etc. They're based in North Carolina. They've been around since 1977 or 1997. Here's their web page. We can see it's health-related, novel therapies, etc. Typical, biotech web page. Not a lot of detail, not a lot of marketing. So we see they had some news. Their earnings reported. So let's dig in and let's see what we find for BioDelivery Sciences. Okay, we're going to start our due diligence using ChartMill. You can find our affiliate link to ChartMill included in the description box below, as well as the link to this profile for BioDelivery Sciences. So we'll briefly look at their profile. We can see, they had a pretty significant drop off, and that's why it showed up in the undervalued screeners that we did. We can see the setup is not very good right now, but again, we'll see if it has a possibility of turning around and becoming better in the near future if it's something we want to watch. We can see the fundamental ratings kind of neutral, but it's got a pretty good growth rating and a pretty good profitability rating, neutral valuation, and kind of a negative health rating. So here's a similar description of their profile, and we can look in detail at their chart. So again, we can see it broke down through support, but it may be bouncing off of this low here, so that may be an opportunity if that provides further support. So we can see it really fell off. Looks like that was the earnings. Looks close to their earnings date, and that was probably the case. So we can look at the technical analysis ratings. Again, we kind of saw the technical setup is bad. Right now it's just falling. Performance is bad right now. Setup isn't great right now, but we can see there's this potential support around a 321 level. So let's see if that's something that might provide an opportunity. So fundamental, you can see it's a little positive fundamental, not bad. Profitability is very positive, so they're making money, so that's a good thing. We like to see that in a biotech. It's not all that common. Valuation is relatively positive, so that's good. Price to earnings is good. Growth is very positive, so that's a growth biotech stock. That's kind of interesting, but the health is not great. Some of their ratios are below average for the industry. So that might be a little bit concerning. And it's got a low Altman Z. It's positive but low, so you can see the ChartMill saying that that might pose some risk there. So that's something we'd want to watch out for, is further dilution, offerings, raising cash. We want to watch out for that. Although they are profitable, so hopefully they're generating cash flow to keep them solvent. So we could look at analyst ratings real quickly. It's very positive. 7 analysts, so it's reasonably covered. And of the 7 analysts, 94% are positive. We got 1 hole. We've got no cells. So analyst ratings look pretty good. We can look at estimates. And again, we'll see this data also in Webull. Probably easier to see in Webull, but these rating overviews are very nice in ChartMill. So let's dig a little deeper in some other areas in BDSI and see what we can find. Okay, let's take a quick look at BDSI and Seeking Alpha. Again, you can just enter the ticker symbol in the search. I'll put this link in the description box. We'll just very quickly see if we see any red flags here. Look at the news and the analysis. See their earnings call. See in the past. Okay, so they have some legal issues that were causing them issues. Brett Jensen is a biotech analyst, author, speaker that we followed for quite a while, so it's good to see that he's positive on BDSI. So that's good. Said they beat in the past, but they missed on revenue. Okay, so that probably explains the drop. Is their earnings were good, but their revenue missed expectations. See the ratings in Seeking Alpha, bullish authors and Wall Street. They're getting all A's for factors in Seeking Alpha. That's good. Revenue looks relatively positive. Again, relatively positive going forward, so that's good. Earnings, not too bad. Valuation, profitability, looks, not bad. They've got some debt, but it's not horrendous. They've got some cash, so they've got 100 million in cash. Good institutional representation, so that's positive. We like to see that. They tend to hold. There's the Altman Z score again. It's positive but low. Does not have a high short. Again, positive EPS. So they are making money. Small positive free cash flow. Not bad. So we will continue. We don't see any major red flags right there right now. Okay, let's also do a really quick scan of BDSI, BioDelivery Sciences, and Finviz. You can search for the symbol similarly by entering it in the search bar. I'll put this link in the description box below, and you can also find our affiliate link to Finviz in the description box below. Similarly, that we saw in ChartMill, we see it broke down through support. If we zoom out a little bit, let's see if we can find a support level. So it looks like, again, as we saw in ChartMill, it looks like there's multiple touches down in this 306 area. So that may be another level of support. It looks like when it declined, it did hit that area and bounce back up. So that may provide us with a good next level of support to look at. So again, we can quickly look at the metrics. We can see the recommendation is positive green, some debt. We don't see a major discrepancy in the float and the outstanding, so I would suppose they don't have an offering sitting out there that they would tap into right away. We can see the price range down from 306 to 5, So we've got some upside if we look at the weekly. Downside to around 306, which is very close. We've got near-term upside in the 5-ish range, and longer term up to the high 6, 7-ish range. So it seems like the risk reward right now is pretty good. We can see if there's any negative news. We know the earnings was probably the cause for the decline. Here's another earnings miss. So they just had earnings, so it seems like the risk of a downtrend on the next earnings report is low at this time. So we've got a couple months. We can see their financials here. It's been positive, but somewhat declining. Revenue is pretty stable, so I don't see any major red flags here. So we will continue. Okay, let's also look at BDSI, BioDelivery Sciences, and Webull. I'm on the Stocks tab in the browser version of Webull. You can find our affiliate link for Webull in the description box below. Get 2 or more free stocks with your copy of Webull. You can easily again search for any stock by entering the ticker in the search bar. And again, we have another video on how to add stocks to a watch list in the Stocks tab on Webull. We can again see the chart. We'll look at this in more detail in a minute, but we see this similar decline on the 3rd. It dropped off. We can see it's approaching the support level. Support 1 is around, this is showing 316. I drew a line at that 306 level. We can see it briefly dip down, touch that line, and bounce back up. Let's look at some of the data from this Stocks tab. You can pop up the lower pane. We can see news. Okay, so one of the analysts lowered a price target. That probably accounts for some of the additional decline. Look at their financials. Income, their actuals, not too bad relative to estimates. Their balance sheet, again, is above estimates. Cash flow has been below estimates, so that's again probably attributing to some of the decline. Look at their income statement. Again, we had a dip, and it'll be kind of flat. Revenue somewhat declining, and operating income is pretty flat. So we see the balance sheet. Debt to assets is declining, which is good. Liabilities flat. Assets pretty flat. Cash flow looks like it has improved, but and it was above estimates. So analyst here, this says buy based on 8 analysts at Webull. ChartMill I think said 7. 75% buy. We've got a strong buy and a hold, so that seems positive. Some short interest, but we know that that's pretty low. We look at institutional holdings, increased, decreased, and we can see, some order flow. We've got some large orders, etc. So helpful information. Again, you can pop that up from the bottom of the stock screen on Webull. Again, we can see, it does look like it may have achieved a support level here. We know there's this longer term support level at the 306. If we zoom out a ways, we should see those multiple touches at the 306 level. There we can see the multiple touches at 306. So again, our risk is very low. got a potential reward up to the 5 area, and then we saw longer term there was a high 6 to 7 area. Again, all the metrics we saw in ChartMill and Seeking Alpha and Finviz and here in Webull, it doesn't look overly negative. I don't see any red flags. We definitely want to watch the technical setup and make sure that it's going to hold support. It has been declining, but it looks like it may have stabilized. So we're gonna put BDSI on our watch list for now. See if it does stop declining and turn back up, at which point we will look at it for a potential long. Again, because we saw declines on earnings, we may not want to hold this for a long time. We might want to get out before the next earnings report. So looks good so far. We'll give it a watch, see if it's something we want to buy on that upturn. If it breaks down further, then we'll let it go. So we hope this all helps. If you like this video, please smash the like button. Please share this with your friends and fellow traders. Please subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and provide us with your feedback. What do you think of BDSI? Do you have any data that we didn't cover or opinions, etc.? Please put that in the comments below. We hope this all helps. Good luck. Have a great trading day. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again, good luck, and have a great trading day.